Darryl McCoy, and we got producer KJ, Michael, Shawn on the boards. David, we got a great show lined up for these folks. This is a packed house here in Maplewood, as we've got some magnificent guests today as well. We got Williamson's Fletcher Simpkins will be in the house, as well as Mingo County legend Melvin Cunningham. So I look forward to tonight's show.
Yeah, me too, man. You know, I'm always looking for, you know, Fletch, that's like my nephew, so I'm always looking forward to having him on. And you know, and Melvin, that's my brother, man. We're from Little Italy Camp, and everybody really stay tuned to that interview when we do with him. It's gonna get very interesting.
Yeah, and listen, folks, I guarantee you don't want to miss. I think it's segment 5 of the show, because we're going to be releasing our Mountain Top 10, and we'll be talking about some other Mountain Top 10s Coach Jones ain't happy with. So make sure you tune in for that segment.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah. So as we're getting started, as always, we start with Kentucky football. Coach Mark Stoops, word is he may not survive the week, David, right now. You know, Coach Stoops, after the Georgia loss, wasn't even competitive. You know, in previous years, at least, they was a little bit competitive. They went down there in Athens and got smoked. And now it's got the upper brass at UK talking about maybe Stoops ain't the right guy for the job.
Yeah, man, I hate that for him. I like Stoops a lot, man. You know, and I hate that for him. I hate he's going through that. You know, but whenever you get into coaching, you know, that's a part of it. Yep. You know, you got to be competitive, and you know, I know there's been a big time flip, but you know, I think it is. You know, losing Vince Merle really hurt us. You know, really hurt us a lot. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm always be you know, rooting for Kentucky through and through. That's my alma mater. So. But you know, you like when Coach Brooks was there, we went through it with Coach Brooks. You just gotta win, bro. You know, so I understand the fans, you know, frustration, but you gotta win, bro.
Well, it's not so much even this year. When you look at the rest of the schedule, I mean, you got teams that, you know, Kentucky probably has got 2 more wins, you know, that they're possible to get. But even if you get a 6-win season or a 5-win season, will that get you excited for next year after what's happened the last 3 years in Lexington?
I'll tell you this, you know, when they had that big year with Will Levis and Beanie Snell, you know, it just put a bigger ceiling on it. Yeah. You know, so now the fans expect that year in and year out. That's, you know, just to be quite honest with you, you know, that's how Joker Phillips got out after we left. You know, we was in the bowl game each and every year. When we won 3 straight bowl games when I was there. Yeah. And you know, after Coach Brooks stepped away and retired, you know, Joker Phillips come in, and you know, we couldn't maintain that, and that was ultimately what got him out of there. You know, so you got to maintain the you know, what do you say, the expectations that you put on a program. And you know, that's credit to Stoops. It's not a knock on him. No. It's just now you got to make sure that we're getting the right NIL in there and doing the right thing, you know.
Still to this day, listen, this is no shade at Stoops. Still to this day, Mark Stoops is the best coach to ever coach in.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm gonna put.
I mean, I know you got.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Brooks all day. Yes.
To your previous coaches, but what he done with the program, no other coach has even come close.
No, and you're right. And if I'm not mistaken, he passed Bear Bryant.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff. So you can't knock the man. He's done a great job, dude. He's done a wonderful job. You can't knock him. He's, you know, like I said, you know, he's one of the best.
Yeah, it's been 10 great years in Lexington, and you know, I know where the program, where he's brought it, you know, but you got to build off the foundation he laid. So you know, it's going to be interesting. Guys, we're having some technical issues. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have Fletcher Simpkins. Guys, you're watching Trailhead Bar and Grill.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Virginia, as we got episode 8, season 6 of Crunch Time, the #1 high school football show in the mountains of Kentucky, West Virginia. So David Jones to my right, I'm Darryl McCoy. We got producer KJ, Michael Shawn Waller, David. We got Williamson QB1 in the house, Fletcher Simpkins, and this is the kid that everybody's been talking about in Mingo County. Now, I know you've actually been on Fletcher for a while. You told me 2 years ago about this kid coming up. You know, David, what can the fans that's not seen Fletcher's game, what does he bring to the table as a QB?
You know, the most important thing is, you know, he brings the leadership. He's bringing the leadership, and he's one heck of a teammate. That's just like, I like telling a little story, you know. It was when it was in 6th grade, he coming up, we was working speed work and all that good stuff, and you know, and he's talking to me like me and you talk, and I'm like, what? Like, he's very mature, and you know, he was talking about how to get his teammates better. And I'm like, I've never witnessed that as a 6th grader. You know, they're more worried about what can they do and running around the house, playing around or whatever. And he was more worried about getting his buddies up there, you know, getting them fixed on their techniques and all that. And ultimately, he brought them up. We had a really good time. That's the kid, Miles Moore, that's been running like he's been running. Now, I didn't teach him how to run. Like, I didn't teach him the speed. I'm not going to claim that. But, you know,
Melvin that taught him that, right?
We'll talk about that later. but honestly, though, man, he, you know, it's just a credit to this young man right here. He made sure them guys got up there, and just by him just thinking about his teammates and wanting to get them better, I knew he was going to be special, man. And like I said, I'm going to say it again to Mommy and Daddy, I'm staying at Mingo Central for a reason, okay? And it's sent to my man right here to my left. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, Fletcher, this has got to get you excited. I just looked, 2 more people come in with whips and gear on. You know, to see all this support that you got, not just here tonight, but, you know, every home game when you go to is packed out. You know, just talk about, you know, what your fans mean to you and how much that support means whenever you show up and get a show out in front of your fans.
Well, it means the world to be able to expect these fans actually going to come up and like support our team, like, and they will cheer, shout, holler just to show the support to everybody.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing, you know, not only you're one of these kids, Williamson's in your blood. You know, I mean, you got your daddy who's a big time lawyer there in Williamson, you got your family, Jared, who runs Williamson, you know, whenever you sit and look, you know, I would say your family is very proud of you and what you're doing in that maroon and white, right?
Yeah, they're pretty proud.
Yeah. So this year here, you know, I mean, y'all had a heck of a season so far. You know, county tournament coming up. Does Mingo County, are they good enough, or can you guys win county?
Yeah, I believe we can.
Yeah, and when you look, you know, I know you're a QB. You're not just a QB. For you folks that don't know, he's just a 7th grader.
Yeah, he's just in 7th grade, yeah.
When you look at the weapons that surround you, you know, how thankful are you, coaching staff, that they surrounded you with that kind of talent and put you in the spot to succeed?
Yeah, I'm so thankful because, like, my coach, Jake State, he's able to spread the ball out, and it's able for me as a quarterback to be able to read the defense easier because he'll spread the offense down. We have all these weapons that can be a top-tier talent anywhere else in the county.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, and you know, and this is why I think honestly that he's going to be Mingo Central ready is because they run our stuff. You know, Jacob State, he helps us with the offense up there at Mingo Central, and they're literally running what we run. It's a little bit a little complex or whatever, but they run everything we run, and they run it to perfection, man. So that's one of the big things that I know, like, when we're seeing these kids, that's just, you know, just like Griffin Beckett, you know, and Dalton Page, they come up and they're starting with us as freshmen.
Yeah.
You know, so that goes a long way. We saw several other teams in our county that's running our stuff too, and that's a blessing to us, you know, as a football program at the high school level. That's why we feel as a staff that, you know, he could come in as a freshman and play right away. You know, that we really feel that he can come in as a freshman, and a lot of it has to do with his IQ. You know, he got the talent, you know, he's got the arm, he's got the speed, you know, but the IQ coming in, you know, as a quarterback is very, 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 very important, and that's what he has.
Fletcher, who instilled in you, you know, to love sports? You know, who was the ones that, you know, said, okay, Fletcher, you're going to play football and you're going to be really good at it? Who do you owe that to?
My dad. He's always pushed me to be the best I can be.
Yeah, he was quite the player back in his day.
Yeah, and I contest to that. His dad was a heck of a football player at Mayvon. His mom was a heck of a cheerleader at Williamson. His uncle was a heck of a baseball player, and his pawpaw, he's just a legend.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he don't get it by honest, I don't know what else to expect.
It's in his blood.
It's in his blood.
Yeah. So you know, let me ask you this: what does it mean to you to be a Williamson Wolfpack?
It's more than just the colors on my jersey. There's so much history going back. And it's just got to represent the school's history and your team's history. Like, you can't go out there and embarrass your team. You got to go and be prideful of your Wolfpack. You got to just represent.
Let's get to know you. Let the fans know you a little bit. You know, who's your favorite player?
In middle school or
in pros?
In pros, probably Tom Brady all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Tom Brady. What's your favorite team?
Kansas City.
You're a Pat Mahomes fan. Yeah. Are you a Swiftie too? No. No Swiftie. No way.
That's my QB.
In college, who do you cheer for?
WVU. I like WVU.
WVU. Now, you play multiple sports, right? You play. Do you play baseball too?
Yes.
Yeah. So you play all three. What's your favorite sport?
I like football.
It's your favorite. Now, when you take the field as a seventh grader, what's that mean to you, knowing that your coaches believe in you as a seventh grader to lead this team?
I mean, it's empowering knowing they have so much trust in me to go out there and lead their offense.
Now, what would you say the strengths of your game is?
Reading a defense and being able to pick out the weak sides of the ball. The strong side of the defense is over here, the weak side's over here, and being able to know if they're, say, Miles run a flag and someone on the right side's running the whip, you know that corner's going to sit on the whip, and Miles will be running over top of the whip. So the corners either have to bail or sit. So
David,
what I tell you, I told you what I tell you. IQ is like no other. As a seventh grader too.
Make you extremely happy knowing that he's got that kind of IQ. So right now, really all you got to do is hit the weight room, make sure that you're physically ready for high school, right?
Yes.
Now, are your QB, is your strength running the option? Is it pocket passing? I mean, what kind of QB are you?
On our team, I'm more of a rollout passer because I can either throw it to Miles and all of them, or I can turn it up the field and get it 5 yards. Because any gain is good.
Yeah. Right now, you got one game left in the regular season?
Yeah, one game in Chattanooga tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow at the Williamson Fieldhouse,
but he won't be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I noticed you had an injury on your hand. So right now, who will be that guy will step in to fill your shoes tomorrow?
Probably Miles more.
Oh, okay. So you're basically going to see them play a lot of Wildcat, right? Yeah. Well, have you ever seen a human faster than Miles Moore? At your age?
No.
Nah, he's quick, ain't he?
Oh, yeah, he's fast.
And when you take, we talked about what it means to be a Winston Wolfpack, but playing here in Mingo County, when I was growing up, there was a lot of history, and it meant something to play in Mingo County. Do y'all still feel that way?
Yeah, we do feel that way.
Yeah, now, whenever moving forward, what do you think that you got to get better at to make sure that you can go in year one and start, for the minors?
Well, overall, I got to work on my size, getting bigger, but also need to work on my pocket passing and just overall everything to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and my question is to you, and I know you're a heck of a team player, mention a couple of names of your wide receiver core and your running back to us.
First off, we got to start with Miles Moore.
Yeah.
He's the fastest kid I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Then we got Hudson Beckett, who he got some amazing hands.
He sure do. I seen him catch several touchdowns the other night, too, at Lenore.
Yeah. We got Isaiah and Aiden. Those are brothers.
Oh, okay.
And I really like Caden Alley because he's kind of like a power back. He'll touch the ball and get you 5 yards every time.
Yeah, I watched him several times too. I like him at that position also, man. And you mentioned all of them, like you said. I know a lot of these guys. I'll go to several of their games. I'll look up on them and all that good stuff. But we got some talent here in Mingo County, and we're sitting with one of them right here. And this is why our future is going to be bright at Mingo Central.
Well, does your pawpaw, does he ever tell you stories about how great he was?
He usually does.
He's a good storyteller, right?
He's a good storyteller.
Now, now this Uncle Jared, he was a heck of a quarterback at Wilmson also.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know, but he was a heck of a quarterback too. So it comes honest, all this comes honest, and stuff. And we understand. We know your grandfather. He is a basketball guy,
Yeah,
right?
he's a basketball guy.
Do he ever want you to pursue the career in basketball?
He talks a whole lot more about basketball than he
Yeah,
does football.
right.
Yeah.
I figured that.
Well,
Well, you listen to him because that'll make you a whole lot better.
Well, right now he's going on his third state title in a row, so he knows a little thing or two about ground ball.
Yeah.
Now, whenever you take and play in go to college, what's your dream college? Who would you like to line up under center?
I'd like to line up under WVU because I just know the atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, and that offense, Richard's going to let you whip it around, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. That's for sure. Well, we got a little bit connections with WVU, so we can possibly make that happen.
Yeah. Coach Jones' nephew is up there in the front office. It's got to excite you again tonight. There are fans still coming in. Just talk about does the fans, do they come up on a regular basis try to give you pointers, or I know personally from afar, I know your name, so I know everybody in the community knows. So how neat is it after ball games to see all these people come up and shake your hand, tell you how good you're doing?
It's real neat because it just shows that they care enough to actually come and show you that they want to help you. Because most fans would just go to the game and leave, but our fans will come and try and help you out as best as they can.
Yeah, now when you look and see, right now Miners undefeated. Do you get time to go up much and watch the minor games? And are you following the high school program?
Yeah, sometimes we get enough time to go up there. Like on Friday nights, we'll try and show up. But I've been to I think 2 or 5.
Okay. Well, right now they're undefeated. So this week you got.
Bye week.
It's a bye week.
Yeah, it's bye week this week. So and then
next week will be
Logan
Logan.
game. Yeah, big Logan game. 2 undefeated teams. that's one I'd say you definitely will be at. But when right now y'all's county tournament, I think for the folks at home, they've still not decided where it's going to be played, right?
We know where it's going to be played at.
It's at Lenore?
Yeah.
Okay, so and that's going to be what, 2 weeks from now?
I think it's in October 20th. So yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's in the 20s. I don't know which one, but I know it's in the 20s.
Okay, so they got Chapmanville tomorrow, which you can catch right here on D&D Sports, and then the following week will be county, right?
Yeah.
So,
No, we got a bye.
No, we got a bye week and then the county. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking at the 22nd.
Yeah.
I think the first game is the 21st. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Now we talked about you wanting to play college football. Would there be interest in playing college basketball? I mean,
No, I'm placing just trying to stick.
so you're all football, yeah. Yeah, there you go. I love it.
That's what your best QBs is do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that focus is legitimately just focus on their craft. That's just like Andre Woodson was one of the best quarterbacks, in Kentucky history, one of them. And, he's a big-time basketball guy, too, but he more focused on the football side. He could have went either or, but he cut it off to focus on football.
Well, Fletcher, let me ask you this before you go. The fans that's wanting to follow you, how can they keep up with you on social media? You got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram?
I got TikTok and Instagram, but I'm getting posted on this one website. You'd have to.
It's the one website they do our highlights. They work with us all the time.
Oh yeah, Job. Yeah, they do a tremendous job.
They do a tremendous job. Yeah.
So do you know what your TikTok is, or what is?
Actually, I don't know. I can check it.
Do you know your Instagram too?
It's just Fletcher Simpkins.
Okay. Well, make sure you get it to us so we can share it out to the fans and
get these college coaches following you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's one advice I would tell you is if you don't have Twitter, get Twitter because it's the best recruiting tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Fletcher, we appreciate you coming out. We know you got food waiting on you, and we're gonna let you go grab a grub. But tomorrow you're gonna have to, I know you're gonna be on the sideline, but you're gonna have to find time to come up to the studio booth and holler at us. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, guys. Fletcher Simpkins, Williamson Wolfpack QB1 live from Trailhead. We'll be right back.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
All right, West Virginia Trailhead Bar and Grill. Just had Fletcher Simpkins, Williamson Wolfpack up and coming star. Now we got a Mingo County legend in the house, David Jones.
Straight the legend Coach, from Little Italy. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got Coach Melvin Cunningham in the house with us. Producer KJ, Michael Shawn on the boards. This segment brought to you courtesy of Quality Metal Roofing. If you look for a roof, make sure you get Quality Metal whenever you buy your roof. That's located in Lenore, West Virginia. Guys, Melvin Cunningham, Melvin, you just talking, a little 6 degrees separation there. You actually played with Fletcher's dad, right?
Oh, yeah, I played with Jeff. It was great. We played youth league. We played all the way up through, so, it was one of those things where I was the starting quarterback until Jeff got there. So, it was, Jeff always took my job, so I'll never forget it became a thing. I get to middle school, I'm the starting quarterback. Then Jeff got there. Then we get to high school. There hasn't been a time that I quit, but it never did.
Now, for the folks that's been hid under a rock, kind of I know you don't like to brag on yourself, but, kind of let the folks at home know your resume.
I was blessed. Played high school ball here at Mate 1. Great experience. Went to Marshall University after that. Had an opportunity to play for the Miami Dolphins. Went there for a little while. Finished my career up in the Arena League playing for the Tampa Bay Storm, where I tore my kneecap in half. So then I began coaching after that. So.
Yeah, and where's your coaching stops been?
Oh, man. Worked a little bit with the Tampa Bay Storm. Started another arena team with the River City Locomotives. Then I ended up coaching some high school places. I coached at Tug Valley High School, Wharton High School in Florida, Fairland High School in Ohio, and now I'm at Murray High School. Then I assisted in a couple other places. One of the things I wanted to do before I moved on, it was to come back and try to coach at my alma mater. So I came back. My mom passed, so I ended up letting me back in this area. I worked a little while at Mate 1. I probably was there for a couple of weeks, and it was just great to just come back around those guys. I had a couple of stops, but like I said, I'm in Murray, Kentucky right now and enjoying it.
Marshall Hall of Famer, right? Yeah, that right there, that's something to be proud about. And when I was growing up, that's what I grew up across the river, over in Pond Creek. But we always heard about Melvin Cunningham, and whenever you take a look at what you've done here in Mingo County, I don't think it's been done since. But one thing I did notice, when you do see kids, stepping up to that level, I know when Jeremy Dillon was on his run, you was one of his biggest fans. Just kind of talk about how proud you are of this county.
Oh man, it's I think for me, growing up, I seen my brother. He had an opportunity to go get out and go play college ball, Kevin Starr. You had some guys that were able to leave and go, and I thought that was the greatest thing ever. But being from a small town, and David would attest to this, it's hard to get people down here to look at you. When you see people like Jeremy Dillon and some of those guys that are getting the accolades that they deserve and getting the opportunity to leave and go play college ball, man, you have to support him in any way you can. And Jeremy, I just love the kid. We spend many days, many nights together. Our two boys my son and him were really close friends. Many dinner table talks, and so not only Jeremy, but just a lot of these athletes who get an opportunity, you have to support them, regardless of what side of the river they're on.
Yeah, Coach Jones, he always since first days when I met him, he always talks about Little Italy camp, and he wears that on his shoulder.
I see.
Yeah, when you're talking about the talent that's come out of Little Italy camp, what makes that bottom so special? Why is there so much talent coming out of Little Italy camp, West Virginia?
I think even with the teams that I coach right now, the two things that we preach, well, three, but the two things that I'm going to talk about is, first is relationships, man, and competing. One, we loved each other, and because we loved each other, we were going to push each other because we wanted them to know. I wanted him to know. I wanted everyone to know that, hey, I'm the guy. But then you have people like Michael Scales or Benson or Ron Joplin or Andre or then the adults. I mean, with Raymond Joplin. So it was always talent there, and you had to earn everything that you received. It was nothing ever given, regardless of what the age was. To earn your way to play with the adults, you had to earn your way to play with the adults. It was never just given. And I think just the sheer competitiveness that was instilled in us at that age is the reason that we had so much talent come out of it.
Coach Jones, I mean, I know, you made it all the way to the big league, and one of the biggest standouts ever at the University of Kentucky. Just kind of talk about how Melvin helped shape your career.
Just like he said, he from Little Italy camp, I was too. And, when he was coming up, that's who I wanted to be. I wore number 25 because he wore 25, And, his brother Shawn we was just like brothers, that was my brother. And I would always, be like, hey, what's Melvin doing? When's Melvin coming in to make sure I'm up there, or by the house or something. But, I always, put my game up to his. He was the one that we was chasing, around our time of us coming up. And then when we go home and we're sitting at the house, and Mary Alice's mom, she make us all shut up when Melvin come on TV. So she did now. She did. And so, we watching the games and stuff. I mean, he's on national television, coming from Little Italy camp, that's not normal. We don't. A lot of us don't make it out, and he was one of the first ones to actually make it out of there and stuff. So I took a lot of pride in that. And when I went off to go on to Belfry, that was one thing that I held on to from back home is, make sure I make it out, make sure I can, be that one like he was, having someone else look up to me to make it out there also.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, and that's one thing that, all kids still talk about in Mingo, it's always, you got the list, and you two guys, are at the top of that list, but whenever you take and, look, right now I'm trying to, just like Coach Jones, you're head coach of a high school football team, kind of talk about your team this year, what are y'all doing, where y'all at record-wise, and, who's in y'all's district?
And all the D1 talent y'all got that you should bring home.
Hey, we're blessed, but, and it has nothing to do with me. God's good, man. He places you in places that you need to be to have the success I have, but it's none of me. It's all him. And we're blessed. We're 7-0. We're playing pretty good football right now. We just moved into a district with Union, the team that actually beat Belfry last year in the playoff game. We played them last year too, and we're on our fall break right now, so we're on our bye week. We play Union next week, so big game for us. And
all of us on Palm Creek's gonna be cheering.
Listen. Hey, I didn't get a chance to dome the red with the Skulls, man. So, hey, listen, for one night, I'm gonna be proud, dude. Because I'll be honest with you, I wear something red every week, red jacket. I do it for my brother, and but for 1 week, I'm gonna take the Palm Creek Nation. I'm gonna feel it on my back. So we go to Union too. So, but that's our conference. We're there with Union, Webster, and Hop Central. But we're 7-0. We've really had a really good run, and we're blessed with a lot of talent. Our quarterback's doing some great things. 2 weeks ago we threw 8 touchdown passes. The week after, 411 yards. I have several backs. It's been over 100 yards a game, and we have one receiver. I think he's at 13 touchdown passes right now. Kick return and a punt return for a touchdown this year, and I think right at 700 yards in 7 games receiving. So we're doing a lot of good things, and blessed to have some guys that getting some college looks from Florida State, Tennessee. I have one in Tennessee this week, I think. So we're definitely blessed where we are, and it starts from the top. Our football superintendent was Coy Sammons, who is from Shelby
yeah,
Valley.
he's from Shelby Valley,
Yes.
yeah.
He just retired, he brought me there, and it started with him, man. It's vertically aligned, and it's such a great place to be because it's superintendent, it's athletic director with our administrative staff, our coaching staff. It's all vertically aligned, and when you find a place like that, I mean, that's why special happens.
What class are y'all?
Well, we were two. We were in there with Mayfield and all those guys last year.
But when Belfry dropped down, y'all kind of got scared and moved up, right?
Well, I mean, hey, listen. Hey, Pond Creek's a long way away, but we like playing anyway. Listen, it'd be great to come back home and play a game. Hey, I tip your hat. Man, Belfry's special. And greatest coach in this area.
Yeah.
And there's been some good ones. Gordon Carter.
Well, there's only one you call GOAT, though, right?
That's right. He's over at Pond Creek. I mean, he was there in Pond Creek, and I didn't get the opportunity to play for him, but I know every night that when even after I left, I'm looking to see what they did, because just to watch the culture and not be a part of it, you still can see it. That's something special.
Well, I hope they bring you back to play a game, because that would be something special. But, talk about Coach Jones. You as a young pup, or seeing Coach Jones over in Little Italy camp, playing in the playgrounds with him, to where he's at right now, got Mingo Central undefeated. Just gotta talk about, did you ever think Coach Jones would do what he done and end up where he's at?
Well, there was no doubt he was going to end up where he's at, because I think that the thing that he had was the right people in his life.
Yeah.
And obviously our families are close, but they do.
Yeah.
When you have people like that, that's showing you the ropes and helping you stay on the right track. There was no doubt, because that's when your talent can flourish, and obviously, it speaks for itself, the things that he was capable of doing with a football in his hands. And I don't think that I was probably more proud and happier when he got to go to UK than what I did when I got to go off and play college, because he's not just a friend. Him and my brother were bestest of friends, and so he's my brother, and we always talk. There's probably not a week that I ain't picking up the phone trying to holler at him, or he's trying to call me. And so it's no doubt, but to see him come back home and do what he's doing at Central, man, oh my goodness. I'm so proud of him, and I get to go up and take peek snapshots when I'm in, and I make sure that I do, because I want him to know that I'm proud of him, but I don't have to tell him I love him that day. I show that. Yeah. So I'm super, super proud of him.
Well, I know that means a lot, because I know what it was like on Pond Creek whenever our legends was, and just if one of them come and told me they was proud of me, I know that would make my day. So I'm sure, Coach Jones, that means a lot to you.
Oh yeah, 100%. You always want to show your we call them the OGs. We always want to make them proud, and to be honest with you, I always call him up to get his reassurance on certain things, or he'll always come in to help me with a lot of things, like putting in certain things. He come to Bourbon County, everywhere I've been, he's been. I brought him in with me, and he'll come down and just do whatever. It don't matter, whatever I ask, he'll come help me out and do it for me, But just like he said, as he was proud, I was proud just to understand that that when I made it to that next level, I made my boys back home proud, and
when he was at Bourbon, y'all played, right?
Well, 7 on
7. Yeah. Listen, it was the most intense 7 on 7. Now let me tell you this: we played 2 years in a row, right? First year he destroyed me. Okay.
Say it again.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
No, I kind of blanked out.
Yeah,
for a second. Don't say that part again.
The first year they beat us.
Destroyed us.
No, they beat us. So they destroyed us. But then that second year we waxed them. I thought he was gonna run his team on the field. Don't you lie, cause you was mad. You was so mad. You was in the middle of the field, and I'm trying to talk to you like this. That's just like he don't remember me beating him whenever I was in the 10th grade, and he was a senior. And he was a senior, I think. He's coming off a knee injury, though. Granted. and Marshall. Okay, he's come off a knee injury, but they still had come off of a national championship too, right? But anyway, and he still had guarded Moss and all them cats. But anyway, I beat him. We raced, man, and I swear we raced from his mom's house. That's where I live at now, to my dad's house up the street there, and I smoked him. Dog, I'm telling you, listen, when I beat him, he was so mad he left. I still don't even remember where you went.
So he left Little Italy, came come back.
I don't know. I don't know where he went. I think he let. Dude, don't come on, bro.
Listen, hey, I love Dave and Darryl. I remember when David used to tell me about this show, Dave and Darryl, and I thought, man, I would love to be on it. And tonight I got to not only be on it for the first time ever, I get to do it in Maywood, my hometown. But you get on here, and then I'm standing beside this guy here, and he's telling these stories. Hey, listen. I will tell you this.
I get it.
Show me receipts. Show me receipts.
It was trauma.
I have never been outran.
It was trauma. I know.
Not here. I've never been outran.
I know it was trauma because I did it, and I did it.
Then let's go one better.
I did in the fashion. But
you didn't even beat us the second time with Bourbon.
Are you?
We were at EKU, David. No. You remember it was at EKU? I mean, in EKU, our second time.
No, I'm talking about at our place.
This is priceless.
The second time we played was at EKU, right or wrong?
Yeah, but we beat y'all though. But we beat y'all. See, I knew this was gonna get like this is why we're so competitive. But we beat y'all at EKU. We beat y'all.
Can't get on live TV and lie like that.
We beat them.
I thought more of it.
No, but okay.
Hey, listen.
Granted, okay. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you forgot.
Hey, Jeff Simpkins is in the audience right now, right?
Man.
Hey, Jeff's in the audience right now.
That was
Jeff,
your teammate.
You saw us both in our heyday. Could David Jones outrun Melvin Cunningham?
He took the fifth.
A true warrior. Hey, listen, guys. Hey, I'm gonna speak the truth to the fans.
Okay, what did you run your 40 in? Talk to me, baby.
Listen,
the state champ in Kentucky.
Listen, I will tell you this. I mean, you're asking questions that. Okay, your 40 time, and when you got older, when
I got older, no, baby, no, I'm talking.
Oh my goodness! Can I speak?
Go ahead.
Can I speak?
Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. I'm letting you go.
When we're talking 40 times, if you ran your 40 time in college, and I ran mine in college, it may have been faster. I mean, at that, it's different levels as you progress. I mean, you were fast.
We can go back to high school then, if you want to go to high school. I got receipts.
That's them what I ran. I ran mine in. They wasn't even good dress shoes. You know what we got? Hey, I didn't even have a pair of tennis shoes when I ran my 40 in high school. I was running them in what they call boats then. I mean, and I still, it wasn't about speed around here. We were the fastest.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to worry about going and running a 40. David Jones, as sure as I stand here, and as sure as my love for you is real, never. And that's enough said.
It's all right. We can compare them. We can compare the highlights on the internet. Who was the fastest?
What are we gonna do? Cut it on pitch play and let them record?
I swear.
They're gonna time it on their stopwatches?
There's some stuff out there that can do that. But you know as well as I do, and I know you would never admit it. I know you from the camp. We won't ever admit defeat like that. But I did beat you though.
David, you were the third fastest in the camp.
Are you kidding me?
I don't even want to go there.
Are you kidding me? You was the third fastest. JR was the second. I was the first.
I was the second.
Oh, God. Man, go to a break.
No, don't go to a break. Because the truth is, if David got in the race with a pregnant woman, he'd finish third. I mean, that's the truth.
Listen, guys, real quick, Jimmy Johnson says he can't remember because of PTSD that he got from getting smoked in that race against David. JJ Pruitt said, come on, David, you're not going to win a smack-talking battle with Melvin.
Yeah, smack-talking battle. Hey, JJ, you know his mom he was in the house. He wasn't even out there.
Calvin Duncan says, how's Melvin home? And I've not got a call.
Hey, Calvin, listen.
Because he been trying to figure out how to tell the story that I did not run him.
Now listen.
Hey, you're talking about J.J. Jones I mean, JJ.
I got it in his head. That's all I need. We're good. We don't need to talk no more.
Calvin Duncan would know the real story. I mean, tell him to keep email.
So real quick, here's the interesting thing. Mikey Ward says still haven't heard 40 times. And that's going to bring us up, Melvin.
Okay, listen.
Check this video out real quick.
Listen, this hard.
Check this out.
He going to say a higher number.
Check this out.
Where we at?
Four, 4-8-8. Trey Ward, wide receiver, Chapmanville. All right, I'm ready. Four, 3, 5, 6.
That's what I'm saying. Like the stances on this.
That was a 4-4-8. Now check this right here out.
Somebody's here. Camera.
4, 3, 5, 6. Either one of you ever touched that kind of speed?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. So 4, 3, 5. Well, I tell you right now, that kid's the fastest guy in West Virginia.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's a stud. He should be at Mingo also, but I ain't gonna talk about that. His dad played at Gilbert.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you mine, but he's going to beat it because he's going to pick a higher number.
No,
my fastest 40 time was honestly a 4.34.
4.34.
I ain't gonna lie. My fastest time in the 40 was a 4.34.
4.34. So there you go.
I'm serious.
That's what he said.
Right now, we've got a slew of people in the comment section. They said they believe Coach Jones, Melvin.
Well, I mean, hey, they should. I mean,
He's
it's
on
David Darryl. Right? It's David Darryl. Hey. So, hey, and
I was ready for you, too. I was just ready for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
I
hey,
wasn't lying.
you weren't lying. All right.
See? All right, see?
Hey, I will tell you this. He was fast. I mean, but we didn't get an opportunity.
But the third fastest? Nah, bro.
Okay, I was lying.
No.
I was lying about the third. But that was a pretty good joke, though.
That kind of made me mad. But
Well, producer KJ, let's go to break real quick, and we're going to let Melvin, we know you got a lot of fans in the house, we're going to let you kiss some babies, but Melvin, listen, you're a legend in your own right, man. I'm tickled to death to be able to interview you, and I'm going to get out and watch Murray because, not only am I a fan of you, I'm a fan of your son. I've caught his son a couple times, David, on the hardwood at these AAU tournaments.
Yeah.
His son's the real deal. Real quick, tell the folks at home his name and where can they find him playing ball this year?
His name's Kenyon Cunningham. It's my older, it's my freshman. He's playing at Murray High School this year, and I also have an 8th grader who's also playing at Murray Middle School. So, still have 2 younger kids. And
so Kenyon's the one with the long hair.
Kenyon's the one with the long hair that you see play. And I think he has the opportunity to be really, really good. I mean, we just got back from Louisville a couple weeks ago where the top freshman in Kentucky was there, and he actually played pretty well. I mean, he averaged right around 20 points and about 7 assists. And, I think that as he continues to improve his jump shot, I mean, he has a chance to really be good. Sees the floor extremely well.
What region's Murray in?
In basketball, that's bad. I'm not certain in basketball. So, to be quite honest, I'm not certain.
Okay.
But I do think he has the opportunity to be a really good player. But, it's a process. And, you're still dealing with young kids, and they have to understand that it's daily work that makes you good.
Well, I can tell you, David, as I don't know Melvin back when he was Region 1. So I don't know how he was as a player, but I can tell you he's intense as a parent. I've seen him at these AAU things. So, guys, get out and watch Kenyon Cunningham. He's next up. Guys, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have highlights, Player of the Week awards, and more. Come right back and join us here on Crunch Time. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
Getting ready for sports means protecting those eyes. Up to 90% of sport-related eye injuries can be prevented with proper eye protection. White Eye Care knows this and is committed to providing the best protective sportswear for your child's eyes. As a proud sponsor of our community sports programs, we want to see our kids protected, from the little ones up to the big leagues. Our huge selection of eyewear makes finding that perfect pair easy. So win big this season. Call White Eye Care in Logan for an appointment today.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's back here in Matewan, West Virginia at the #1 hotspot restaurant in Mingo County. That's Trailhead Bar and Grill. Guys, a great show.
I'm out of breath, man. We went to that break just because we went outside and we raced and I smoked Melvin. But go ahead. I just had to tell why I was out of breath, you know. Lord have mercy.
Well, I tell you, they're getting right here at Trailhead, and you have the whole town of Matewan out on the streets watching that race will go.
Y'all should have been here.
Yeah, CJ,
they should have been here, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. The entire city was out there.
Yeah.
But as you're sitting here, guys, this segment is brought to you courtesy of Kessler's Boutique. Kessler's Boutique, guys, will take care of you on all your formal wear needs. You got prom coming up, you got homecoming, you got a wedding. Kessler's Boutique's got you covered in Williamson, West Virginia. So, guys, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Dave, look at this crowd. A packed house, not a seat to be had.
Not a seat to be had, man. I know we've seen a big party. I'm sorry, I'm trying to how to say it. Big party of 11 come in, and they thank God they got the outside patio too with the heat out there and all, and it's enclosed. So that would be the spot. But inside here is packed out.
Ever since people found out that crunch time is at Trailhead, every Wednesday night, this place has been like this.
It's been packed out. It's been packed.
So
I know they got that special steak today too. I think that's what I'm gonna get me one.
Steak tips, they was on point.
Yeah, I'm getting me one.
We got to go to Jim Moore service comment section here. Jimmy Johnson says, David and Darryl, both of you name your top 3 coaches that you'd like to see replace Stoops next season as Kentucky's football coach.
I'm gonna go with my former teammates, man. One of my best buddies too. I still talk to him still to this day. I talked to him actually about 3 weeks ago, and that's John Summerall.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
Yeah,
Tulane.
Nick Saban's the next, and I would say my number 3 would be Gerald Parker. That's one of my other former teammates at UK, and we still talk, like to this day too. So them would be my top 3.
Yeah, I think Summerall's the answer. I think
man. I mean, he knows the Kentucky way. Yeah, there is a Kentucky way, you know, and I think Rich Brooks showed that. It was shown within the Stoops era also. Yeah, it's just sometimes you just it's just time for a change, and maybe they're thinking that now. But like I said, I got nothing but love for Stoops, so I have nothing bad to say about him.
He went from having a statue built, to now fans are running him out of town.
Yeah, and, it can happen. That's just coaching.
He's still listen. This man, no matter what happens, this man still deserves respect.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, for
absolutely.
what he's done in
Yes.
Lexington.
And he'll have my respect, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a harsh word to say about him. I just think, just like Coach Calipari, there's just things that's going on, how it is, but that's just coaching,
Michael Ward, over in the Jim Moore service comment section, Michael Ward says, Coach Jones, I believe you. Gabriel Varney says, Coach Jones is the best kicking coach, and that's what matters.
That's it, man. So Gabriel and Coach Endicott, man, they're Coach Endicott's our special teams coordinator, and he's our assistant special team coordinator. And one day we was just sitting out there, and they was like, "We need a kicking coach." Yeah. And boom, I knew how to kick because I had used to kick with a square toe. And we got a kicker that's think he 15 for 16 or whatever. Yeah. So, but I'm joking. That's an inside joke.
Well, Ronnie Mack Hatfield says Melvin was straight electric. So
that's without a question.
I don't know who I actually believe, KJ, when it comes to who won the race, because I know how Coach Jones lies about when we put the gloves on that time. So,
KJ.
I'm just saying.
All I have to say is, I grew up in Maitland, and Jay Blackwell, his other brother, was one of my best friends.
Yep.
So I got to watch Melvin grow up, and we always used to follow because Jay would hang out with him. We'd follow Melvin wherever he went and watched him play, man, and he was so fun to watch. And I've also watched David at Belfry, and they were 2 fast guys. And I'd have to – I can't say either way. I love David, love Melvin, but I'd have to see them line up and see what happened there. But in their prime,
it's always going to be a myth. Let's let it be known.
Well, Jimmy Johnson says just put up David's 100-yard kickoff return in the Liberty Bowl, and that ends it all. Said he was at least running a 4.2 that night.
I felt like it.
With a little hitch in his giddy-up. As we're sitting here, guys, that's going to bring us to our Player of the Week awards, KJ. Let us know, double quick Player of the Week, who took home the Big Daddy this week?
Dakota Dalton of Chapmanville. He was 9 of 14 passing, 191 yards, 3 touchdowns. He also had 2 carries for 38 yards and 2 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns in 2 quarters of play.
Only 2 quarters?
Yeah, 2 quarters.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
You could tell that coaching staff at Chapmanville are starting to get more and more comfortable and trusting more because every week his stats continue to grow.
I'm going to just tell you this. They better go ahead and get get trusted within him, because having a QB like that is they don't come around very often.
No.
And that's just like y'all seen Jameer's numbers, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've taken full advantage of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we believe in him. We believe in his abilities. And I know that. And I'm not saying that they don't believe in him. I'm talking about us at Mingo. And and that's the same thing. Once you let him go. He's not a freshman no more. Yeah. let him go, because I'm gonna tell you right now, those numbers were just in 2 quarters. And not only that, he got a big dog in the running back in the backfield right there with him too. I mean, those numbers could triple. You know what I'm saying? So, but big props out to Dakota, man. Like that's he's
2 quarters
one of my guys.
Play, I mean, he's maturing under our eyes right now.
Yeah.
And that's the interesting thing. Like, he also, I didn't put the video out, but he also ran a 40 on laser when I was up there, and he's running high 4s. So he's running, 4.9, low 4.9s, through a 40. And
we've all met up. We met up on Sunday, and we've been working on their 40s and little different things like that. And once they start to get their stuff together, stretch, and I gave them some band work and all that, you just wait. Trey is going to blow your mind out. You thought that was something. Trey is going to do something just blow your mind.
Well, he ran a standing 4.3, and once that's what he said. He said, I just learned this technique.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he said, let me get that under me and then come back down.
Well, watch and see.
Yeah.
You just watch and watch and see what Coda Man going to do too. Because he got some power coming out of that stance. He kept falling down. And that's when you got to learn how to control that now. So you just wait. I'm excited for both of them, man. And I'm very excited I got to be honored to work with him.
Yeah, you could tell, Coda was running a low 4.9. You could tell that he had a low 4.8 in him. Yeah. Because his final 5, he was slowing down.
Yeah, he's a high 4.6, 4.7 guy, low 4.7 guy. He just got to learn the technique.
Yeah.
Trey, I mean, honestly, he's a high 4.2, low 4.3 guy.
Yeah.
He just got to learn the technique. So whenever they actually run it for these college coaches and things like that, they're gonna be able to do that technique and hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're blessed
proud
with
to see
athletes
that.
all around.
Yes.
I mean, you look up at Mingo. I mean, you got Division I wideout up there. And Aiden Burke.
Yeah, he's a 4.4 kid too.
I mean, you got Bam, doing what he's doing. Then
we actually got a receiver, Trendez Bryant. He's a 4.3 kid.
Yeah, that come over from Logan. He's probably the fastest kid on the team.
He is.
Far,
he's a 4.3 kid. Think we clocked him at a 4.37.
Wow.
But we will be having a track team this year, so you might get to see him and Trey.
You talking about fans will pay to watch that.
Yeah.
And then you go over Logan, you got Levante Kenny, you got Lucas Lambert, you got all around the mountains. And then you got Bryson Eli.
Yeah, we're very special in these mountains. Man.
Yeah,
we're very, very special with all these athletes
If we had like a thing West Virginia, as far as having great athletes.
Yes.
In probably the last decade of D&D.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, this is probably the most loaded they've been.
I would say around. I would say like the Sonny Warren's years.
Yeah.
And Cole Bentley, Raekwon's them years with all those talents that they had. With all the talent that was around, I know the Raekwon's and Cole's them year, Mingo was winning state title. So
Drew Hatfield.
We're about to retire his jersey next year, so big shout out to Drew. But there's talent everywhere, bro. Like it's been a blessing to see and watch these guys, come up and actually seeing what they're doing now. It's a blessing.
Well, I mean, speaking of speed, I mean, we see Clyde Dingus tuning in. We seen his grandson.
Do he run track?
I'm not sure. Does Ace run track? But I could tell you in highlights.
He got track speed.
Well, I was watching producer KJ in the highlights, and whenever they went and done that Belfry Pike Central game, and I thought they actually fast forwarded it. In one of the runs. I mean, because he was running so quick.
Yeah, he got quick feet. He reminds me, honestly, he runs like Jonah. Like he got quick. He's very quick feet, and he stops on a dime like his uncle.
Jimmy Johnson says super. sure happy to see y'all kicking extra points this season, David.
Hey, me too, my man. Me too. I'm like, listen, it's such of a relief knowing that we can go just to get that extra point. And
well, so he said it makes a big difference knowing you got a good kicking game.
Absolutely,
yep.
100%.
So as you're sitting here, that's going to bring us to our Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau primetime performers. What we got, producer KJ?
Gunnar Holbrook was 16 of 31, 237 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also had six carries for 30 yards and a touchdown. Grayson Lafferty of Martin County had 15 carries, 102 yards, 3 touchdowns, 12 tackles, 4 solos. Calvin Williams of Lawrence County had 12 carries, 137 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Landon Yoke of East Carter had 21 carries, 235 yards, 2 touchdowns. New career rushing leader with 4,163 yards.
Yeah, when you look at this young Calvin Williams from Lawrence County, I mean, I seen him 2 weeks ago at Letcher Central. He's one of the most underrated players we got in the mountains. You know, that was a huge game for him. And Landon Yoke, new career rushing leader, 4,163 yards at East Carter.
Was he a senior?
Yeah, he's a senior.
Hey, congratulations, my man.
Yeah, Coach Champ has him lined out. And then, you know, Grayson Lafferty, we know what Bones Lafferty does. And we talk about him on a daily.
I'm beyond high on that guy, man. He's just very special.
Yeah, and then Gunnar Holbrook, guys.
He's special also.
Yeah, this kid, 6 touchdowns. You know,
you called it. You said wait. He just had that back injury and came back out that back injury last year. Wait until this. You called it.
Yeah. He's well. You knew, like, if you watched him in, you know, his, you know, FBU.
I know him. I've trust
you knew
me.
that it was coming.
Yes,
it was just, you know, when he
and
got
he just a sophomore or a junior?
No, he's a senior.
He's a senior.
I'm pretty sure he's a senior. He might be a junior.
He's just a junior. Yeah, I'm about to say he got another year.
Yeah.
He broke his back his freshman year. Last year was his sophomore.
Yeah, and I was always a fan of his in basketball.
Yeah.
But, you know, listen, what he's doing in football, this is a kid that's going to, he's going to have 2 handfuls of offers before he's done.
Yeah, hands down, you know, he's a great guy. And he can run too, by the way.
Yeah, he is a stud.
Yes,
now,
he is.
That wraps up them. But you know, I wanted to take a second to get your thoughts real quick on these Belfry unis. Did you see these new Belfry unis
I did.
that they wore?
Yeah, I did.
Y'all
don't want my opinion on them.
I want to know your opinion on it.
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
Nah. I like them if they was just a solid gray color with the red and stuff, but I'm just not a big fan of them.
To me, I think it's one of my favorite uniforms.
Yeah, I'm sure because you know it's the most traditional school around here that got uniforms like that is non-traditional, you know?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at that, I love the red shoulders.
No, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on them. I like them, but I'm not a big fan of them.
Well, you're just used to them wearing the Belfry, the traditional Belfry ones. But them right there, you know, for a special game, I think them are tight, man. I mean, it looked good.
I would have loved to see it just all gray. Like that back in the day, like that all gray with the red and stuff on it and stuff.
Well, we've heard for years, and it's never happened, but we've heard for years there are rumors, you know, about black uniforms. You know, they got some stock.
Hey, watch. I'm gonna go ahead and say that'll never happen, so it'll happen. Because if I say it, they probably will do it. So it'll never happen. That would be hardcore. Now I'm gonna tell you, the middle school they got some, right? Don't the middle school have some? I thought I seen the middle school with some.
They may have.
Do they, KJ? Do you know? I thought I seen them with some.
I haven't seen them. They might have.
I'm not sure, but I'm telling you, man, them would be nice.
Clyde Dingus said he did run track his freshman year. Said he might run this year.
I hope he does. He's a stud.
Because he'll pick up track.
Yeah, absolutely. He can run.
Yes, he can.
He can really run.
And Clyde Dingus says Yoke is a beast. Brandy Lafferty says go Bones. Mama is proud of you. And Clyde says hard to see the numbers on them grades.
It is, yeah.
So as you sit here and look, that's going to bring up the statistical leaders of the mountains. And as we bring these up right here, guys, I do want to remind people, remember, West Virginia is a week behind. So they start a week later. So these stats right here, by the end of the season, they'll even themselves
They're even out, absolutely.
Yeah,
we always even out at the playoffs.
Yeah. As soon as playoffs
Right,
start.
because our last game is November 7th.
Yeah.
So then we start our playoffs that following week.
Yeah, and that's
so we're together after that.
Well, right here, the passing yards, no surprise here. William Shoptaw, 1,671 yards. Gunnar Holbrook, 1,424 yards. Jet Martin, 1,168. Jameer Knuckles, 1,133. Brody Manuus, Estill County, 1,070. Preston May, 1,069. Jaden Frazier from Russell, well over 1,000. J.J. Reynolds from Pikeville, 1,019. And then you got Miles Holland and Luke Featheroff rounding out. I actually thought Featheroff would be over 1,000 because they allow him to whip it around too. Then completions, William Shoptaw leads it. Let's see, other notable names, Holbrook is 5th. Boyd County's Jace Manning is 2nd with 125. Preston May is 9th with 79. Jameer Knuckles is 10th with 75. So showing a balanced attack up at Mingo. Passing TDs, Gunnar Holbrook has 19. Then we got J.J. Reynolds at Pikeville with 12. Luke Featheroff with 11. Preston May with 11. And Logan's Adam Baisden with 11. Now, Adam Baisden, he probably gets the ability to pass the ball more than any of them.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to put up insane numbers. And I'm telling you.
He got some guys around him, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, and
they're loaded.
And as it starts evening out after the Kentucky teams go through their bye week, I have no doubt you're going to see the player of the week, Dakota Dalton. He's right there nipping on their heels.
Oh yeah,
right
absolutely.
there. I think he's like 11th and 12th in a couple of them.
Yeah, it's hard. You got big dog like Kovac back there. It's
you got to share the ball there. Then rushing yards, Landon Yoke, East Carter, no surprise there, 1,200 yards. McGoffin County's Blake Wireman is actually top rusher in their class at 1,032. Preston Burst Kane Patton coming in at 3. This kid from Johnson Central, Braxton Perry, has had an incredible.
He's a stud.
And when you got that offensive line to run behind, I mean, I might be able to get 500 yards in front of that
I
line.
might be able to. I'm about to say I can't run up a step.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what Johnson Central brings to the table. And then, let's see, you also got Preston Kovac from Chapmanville rounding out the top 10 with 697. And Russian TDs, Landon Yoke has 18. Then Devin Maynard, 15 from the quarterback position. Wow. And then Blake Wireman has 12, rounding out the top 5. Grayson Lafferty with 13. Cameron Davis from Ashland, 14. Receiving yards, Gavin Johnson from Hazard, 597. Paintsville's Anderson Loffer. I could see Anderson Loffer at the top of this list before it's over. Then go on down here. Mingo Central's Aiden Burke, 479 yards, so he's just 100 behind the leader. And then Connor Holbrook from Hazard. Hazard's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
So Coach Chandler
they throw that baby around.
Yep. And then Cameron Sloan at Tug. He's the 5th on this list.
He's a stud also, man.
And then, let's see, receiving leader, TD leader is Anderson Loffer with 8.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch right around the 5 number.
Yeah.
So. And then receptions, Hazard's Gavin Johnson, no surprise. Aiden Burke is actually 4th with 37. Mikey Hager for Pikeville, also one of the fastest kids in the coach
we can't forget about him either.
Yeah, he got clocked running 27 mile an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's moving.
Yeah.
And then West Buck, no surprise there. Kid is a rock star there. Before it's over, he may be the best, of the group of this young group in the mountains right now, and he's got 28. Now, leading tacklers, Bryson Everett from Knott County has 110. Grayson Lafferty, 94.
Taken Hackney actually has 92.
Okay, so Taken Hackney with 92. The Ray Slindon from Hazard, 89. Garrett Howard, 88. Let's see, Jay Sandbergy from Knott Central also was 77.
That's a nice list. You hear me?
Yeah,
That's a lot of tackles. You hear me?
And then the PAT kicks, no surprise there. Belfry's Nick Savage, and I listen, when it comes to PAT kicking, he's the best.
Yeah. No, I can't say that. I got the best in Matt Phillips.
This kid, Savage is a savage when it comes to kicking.
I can't say that. I can't say that. He's great, but I'm gonna go for my guy.
Oh yeah,
but he's good.
Now the Letcher Central, the girl that kicks for Letcher Central, Emma Adams. Yeah. I love watching her. She's not on there, but I guarantee you, she's right there, 20 plus. Yeah. And then Steven Gonzalez, Max Kilburn leads with field goals at 2 apiece.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a great list, man. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
And we don't do those lists. Those lists is what's reported. So we don't do those. These are the testament of the kids. That's a testament of those kids. And congratulations to everybody on that list. And everybody that's about to get on that list, because there's going to be more added on there. Because this is just a half part of the season.
Yeah, this is just where we started at. Yeah. So every week you're going to see different ones, enter the fray.
Yep.
So, guys, that's going to take us to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to go over last week's scores, and then we're also going to release the much-anticipated Mountain Top 10. So make sure you guys stick around for that.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life. But don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best. HPT Physical Therapy.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service no matter where your adventure takes you. Ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
All right, guys, we're back here at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Mate 1, West Virginia. You've had a jam-packed house tonight for crunch time. Guys, we appreciate, there they are. We got the crowd out there. We know there's a lot of minor fans.
South Carolina in the house.
There you go.
We got South Carolina and Clemson.
What a crowd we got. As you're sitting here, David, this is incredible atmosphere. I mean, listen, it's been a great partnership, D&D with Trailhead.
Oh, yeah.
It's every night at crunch time. This place is packed out.
Yes, and you getting packed out on a Wednesday, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm tickled to death. It's been fun. So as we're going to move on to last week's scoreboard, producer KJ. What do we got?
Belfry beat East Ridge 56-7.
That was on Thursday, right?
Yes. Shelby Valley beat Pike Central 21-14. Ashland beat Rowan County.
Now, that Pike Central Shelby Valley, that come down to the wire. But Pike Central led most of the game, right?
Yeah, Shelby Valley won 10.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of that on our news.
That was on Thursday too.
Yeah.
Ashland beat Rowan County 54-0.
Ashland, you can tell Ashland's starting to click right now.
54-0.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, they're finally feeling themselves. You knew that team was there. It's just they had a couple early season lumps.
Yep. You knew, and they just need to get get things rolling.
Yeah.
East Carter 41, Bath County 6.
That's the one Landon Yoke breaks the all-time record. No surprise.
There.
There in that game. The Coach Brewer still continues to fall on tough times there at Bath County.
Boyd County 49, Greenup County 7.
That one out there, that was one. I think y'all picked Greenup, right?
Yeah.
That one.
No, I picked Boyd.
You picked Boyd. That one out there, that's a tough place to get a win at Boyd.
It really is.
Johnson Central 37, Corbin 34.
I kept an eye on this game all night. I was watching the score of this Johnson Central Corbin. I had Braxton Perry's dad was sending me updates, and Johnson Central.
Hey, that was down to the wire.
Yeah, it came down to the very end. I thought Corbin had it, and then here comes Johnson Central at the end, jumped in there. Coach Peck and them stole it. Huge win for the Golden Eagles.
Yes.
And that's the first time in the decade of D&D Sports Network that Corbin has went on a 3-game losing streak.
That is right, yeah.
First time ever.
Man.
Yeah.
Letcher Central 48, Estill County 32.
That game right there, no surprise. I knew it would be high scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Engineers, they can put some points
Yeah, they
up.
can put some points up. They sure can.
Nicholas County 40, Fairview 8.
Yeah, that there, no surprise there.
Raceland 35, Hazard 14.
That was a surprise.
That's the game that we was at. This game right here, this was a tough game from the get-go. You know, Hazard come out, they drew first blood, and you know, from that point on, it was really the offensive line of Raceland that was the difference.
It was.
Yeah. Their offensive line, you know, just showed dominance, and normally that's Hazard's strong points, their D line, but. You know, they dominated, and listen, they got 3 backs that Raceland does. I mean, a 3-headed monster in the backfield, very hard, and their quarterback is, you know, you can't stop the young man. I mean, Jacob Waller, he's a leader. He was 9 for 16, 114 yards with 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also had 26 yards rushing. The Landon Stiltner kid had 177 yards. Jonah Arnett was right at 100 yards with 2 TDs. And Max Burton had 10 tackles for Raceland. But Shoptaw, I mean, he had another huge night, but it just come up short-handed. Hazard's got to find a way to get things, you know, back on track.
I think they will.
But they got a tough schedule ahead.
That's why I'm about to say their strength of schedule is like no other.
Raceland won't lose another game.
No.
They won't have another meaningful game until the 3rd round of the playoffs.
Exactly. And Hazard's schedule is like a Pikeville schedule.
Yeah. I mean, it's a toss-up 50-50 every single game from here on out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
so when people have a conversation, whenever Pikeville was in the mix and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you it's hard to have that conversation when they're playing the strength of schedule. If the people who's doing the schedule is doing strength of schedule.
Yeah.
You know, there's 2 different types of scales that you do, you know.
Yeah, you do record and then you do power rankings.
Right.
And, you know, but Hazard, I mean, I think they got Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and I forgot who the other one was, but they got 3 really tough games left.
Yeah.
We got some highlights from that game. Let's take a look at these. Tall under center for the first time tonight, hands it to Miller. Miller breaks through. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Done a complete 360. There you go, Waller. Dropping back. Gets it to Marucci. Marucci down the sideline. And he's got a touchdown, Raceland. Waller. He's going to hand it off. Arnett trying to get around the edge. He does. Touchdown, Raceland. Waller lined up, shotgun formation. He's got Stiltner. Fakes it. Nice job. Goes up high. Nice reception. Touchdown, Rams. There you go, Waller. To the end of the end zone. And Parker icing again. They're putting Holbrook in Wildcat.
Oh.
Holbrook out to that left side. And touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice call, Darryl.
Right now, guys.
I'm going to hand it off to Arnett. Arnett. He's going to be a nice job. Touchdown. And we're back here, guys. Trailhead Bar and Grill. As, guys, you got to see Hazard and Raceland right there. It was homecoming, and Raceland ruined the homecoming party. But Hazard, I promise you, this schedule that they're playing, when playoffs come, this will come into play, and they're going to know what it's like to play the toughest team.
Yeah, they're going to be prepared.
Yeah,
they're going to be prepared, and and I honestly see Hazard going deep into the playoffs.
I do too.
If not, they going. I'm gonna see them in the semifinal.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I do see them in the semifinal. In that 2-way in their area.
Well, if you're Raceland and Pikeville, I mean, say Pikeville beats them, do you really want to play them a second
Absolutely
time?
Not.
Exactly.
Absolutely not.
Campbellsville, they took down to the wire.
Exactly. Absolutely. I would not want to see them in the playoffs.
Dylan Story says Johnson Central's defense last week against Corbin, they had 2 or 3 fumble recoveries, and they are number 1 in the RPI right now. So,
Johnson Central's rolling, man. Rolling.
Yeah. What's next?
Prestonsburg 45, Knott Central 7.
No surprise there, man.
No, that's not a surprise at all.
Not Central. They was undefeated, but you got to take strength of schedule into play, and that's why a lot of people was asking us why ain't not Central in the top 10?
Strength of schedule.
Yeah, strength of schedule. And you see Martin County go lay one on them, and then Prestonsburg come back to back.
Right.
This is a very good Knott County team. Do not get that right. I mean, they got incredible kids.
They got some skill like no other. They got some good kids, good looking bodies too, very strong.
They're there. It's just as a unit, the strength of schedule's got them. So but for what they're doing,
that's hats off to them. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
This is how you build.
Yep. And whoever has set up their schedule and what they did last year to now, you were a smart man
I
or
agree
woman.
With it. They're doing a tremendous job, and you take and build the foundation with this schedule, and then you got their stadium, their new facilities there.
Yep.
I mean, Knott County's going to be a premier place for kids to play.
Absolutely.
Lawrence County 41, Mason County 13.
No
surprise.
Fleming County 43, Lewis County 0.
No surprise.
No surprise.
Powell County 48, McGoffin 40.
Now that's the game that I got on y'all.
That was actually a surprise for me. I thought that McGoffin would do a couple things, in that game.
Well, if you remember, Powell beat them last year in a close one.
In a close one, though.
And
I thought a year older that McGoffin,
Well, the difference is, I've seen Powell compete with some good teams this year. And, McGoffin, they started out hot, but they fell on tough times of late, So, right now, Coach DeRossa, he's got a perfect chance to get things on rail if he could upset Letcher this week, and get that confidence back in the kids.
Martin County 48, Leslie County 18.
No surprise.
Yeah, we was there for that one. Devin Maynard, Grayson Lafferty, and Jared Haney. I mean, these three kids went off. Check this out.
They'll go under center. They'll send Simpson in motion. They fake it. Holland looks to throw. He's got a man wide open. Caught and into the end zone. The catch made by... As they stack the line of scrimmage, they'll give it off.
There he is. He's in.
That was a great patient run. And Lafferty. On 3rd and 10, they go back to the air. Fake. They'll go deep this time, one-on-one on the outside.
Haney.
And it's caught. Inside the 15, a flag comes down, and into the end zone goes Martin County. For the Eagles. It's Holland will look to throw. Holland looks deep, has a man wide open. It's caught at the 20, the 10. It's out. It's one thing you'll just tear up the stat sheet at the end of the night.
Yeah.
They try and get it towards the sideline, but it bounces toward Maynard. Yep. Here he goes. He breaks up the midfield.
Another one.
Over another man. One man to do.
He's gone. Touchdown, Maynard.
What a play by Devin Maynard. County getting their first win last week. So they'll go back right to Lafferty again as he pounds forward inside the 15.
See his blockers.
Oh, what a job by the offensive line.
Frustration. Frustration.
So 1st and goal. They go to Lafferty. Good cut to the outside.
Lafferty's in.
Oh, what a run again. 6 of the last 7 times they've touched the football. Maynard, quarterback draw, takes it up the middle.
He's in.
And, I mean, when you sit there, no surprise. Listen, Martin County, right now, Coach Muncie, Josh Warren, Cody Sloan, that coaching staff over at Martin County, they've improved as the year went on. It looked like that they was going to, they started out, and kind of stuttered. Say if you was running a race, they stuttered in the first leg, kind of fell on their face, and then they got things rolling, and right now they're smoking people.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Martin County. Anyway, and the things that they're doing now, I mean, they're getting ready and prepared for the playoffs. They're gonna make a deep run in the playoffs too.
I agree with you 1,000%. I think they could definitely shock some people.
Yeah, absolutely.
South Laurel 28, Perry Central 7.
That was not a surprise.
No,
South Laurel's got it rolling.
They do, and Perry, man, right now, Coach Gibson, Coach Dixon, he's got to figure things out.
Yeah.
Pikeville 35, Southwestern 8.
That wasn't a surprise there.
No.
Southwestern down, but
I thought they played them tougher than what they did.
Pikeville just got too much firepower for them.
That's Southwestern. They 5A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're falling hard times right now.
But look at Pikeville. I mean, this Pikeville team, I'm telling you.
But
folks,
Pikeville, they got some guys.
People keep sleeping on them.
Yeah, don't sleep on them guys, man. They
This
play
may
the
be
schedule.
This may be the best passing Pikeville team
Yeah.
that we've seen
Yeah.
in probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they play a heck of a schedule too.
I agree.
Wayne 46, Lincoln County 0.
Not a surprise there.
Logan 14, Clay County 6.
Now we got highlights of this game. Let's check these out real quick.
However they are situated, they'll snap that, hand that off to Kenny, runs up the sideline, and that is a touchdown as the Wildcats draw first blood. Levante Kenny next from Rob Ball makes this 3rd and 27. Collins drops back. Pressure from the Wildcats and an interception on the. Collins takes the snap, scrambles. We're going to get a flag, but he'll
It's caught, but there's a flag.
catch it on them. We'll push them back, and they'll block the extra point.
Big raw ball.
That'll be no good. Raw ball. They're nibbling on the heels of the red zone again. Collins takes the snap. Drops back. Got a man wide open. That's Collins. Sorry, that's Joel Elliott. As they wind the play clock down to 8, Kenny up the left-hand side. And he will run it in for the touchdown.
I mean, when you see it, Logan's defense was clicking, man. And Levante Kenny, every time this kid touches the rock, he scores the football. I mean, I know Logan likes to pass it, but I'd be getting this kid more touches. I mean, I think he touched it 5 times, scored twice. This kid is electric.
Yeah. Levante, we've known him since he was middle school. Very, very, tremendous athlete, offense and defense, but we've been watching a lot of film on him, and, he is a big-time weapon at that running back position, so you're going to have to keep an eye on him. And not only that, their best thing that they got going for them is their offense, defensive line.
Yeah, well, right now, they're doing this without Lucas Lambert and Gage Green, their 2 biggest weapons.
Right.
So, that's why you've seen the passing numbers go down a little bit.
Yeah. Now, Lucas is one of those guys that I'm gonna tell you right now. He's like a Bryson Eli.
Yeah.
I don't care who else is on that team. You gotta handle him. You got to handle him.
He's a tight end doing Bryson Eli
Oh
stuff.
man, he's a tight end, but he can be a receiver. He got the speed of a receiver.
The best comparison of him is Gronk.
Yeah, faster too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. He's a freak of nature,
See you guys.
See you. You too now. See you now.
Then when you sit and look, though, this team right here, this Logan team, they forced, I think, 5 turnovers in that game.
And Craddock had 3 picks, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then, when you sit here, guys, remember this, Logan fans. If Logan wins next week, which Coach Jones hopes they don't, Logan will be 6-0 for the first time since 1944.
Yep.
Yeah, in 1944, the coaches that started out undefeated was Joe Peace, which started out 6-0 in 44. In 1925, Pat Quarles started out 5-0, and then in 2025, Nick Booth. So Nick Booth is literally making history right now.
Every bit of it, man. And congratulations to Nick. Great guy. Got a lot of respect for him as a coach also, man. So great. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, great job. Grayson Lafferty says much love. Said thank you all a lot. Janice Roden says she's watching from New Boston, Ohio. Blaine Pruitt says anxious to see if Darryl thinks our bye is going to be a trap for us, so we're going to lose.
Do what now?
He said anxious to see if Darryl thinks that our bye is going to be a trap game for us, or if we're going to lose.
I love it.
What else we got?
Sherman 24, Man 14.
Yeah, that one there, I didn't think, right now, Sherman's playing good football and Mann's not playing so good football. So
well, they've been playing without one of their big dogs.
Endicott's
out for the season. I think he tore his ACL. Yeah, he'll be out for football and basketball.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's very awful.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach TJ Hoosier, our guy over there, is really hating it right now.
I was right there when that happened. I didn't think it was that. I was praying it wasn't. But he did hit the ground pretty hard with that knee.
Yeah, that's dangerous. What else we got?
Wyoming East 20, Mount View 0. Tug Valley 48, Riverview 6.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah.
Mingo Central 19, Scott 0.
Now that one there, I was watching that game, and it started out slow. And then in fourth quarter, y'all's offense started clicking, started finding your footing, and ended up taking care of business. I wasn't there, but in the early goings, what was the cause of the slow start?
Man, it's hard to play in Scott. That's all I can say without getting any trouble.
Very tough place, hostile environment.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it was just very hard to play over there. I'm just glad.
We see it all the time.
Yeah.
Scott's always going to play people tough at Scott.
Yeah, so I'm just glad my guys persevered and control what they could control, and we got the W. It was ugly, but we got the W.
Yeah, and that taught your kids that they can fight through
Absolutely,
adversity.
absolutely.
I'd rather win a game like that than 50.
Oh yeah, we wasn't worried. We would have been happy to win it 6-0.
Yeah.
But it's tough over there, man. It's a very tough place to play. It's tough.
And then what else we got?
Spring Valley 17, Riverside 15.
Now, what was that score?
17-15, Spring Valley.
Wow.
Yeah, Spring Valley
right now, man.
They're falling on a little hard times right now. Yeah.
Chapmanville 41, Tulsa 0.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, no surprise there. You know, and Chapmanville, they pulled their starters at halftime. And, that's one thing. Let me ask you something. In West Virginia, where y'all do the point, y'all take and it's so many points, right? You got to beat by so many points. You don't get credit for playing a lower class school, so like 3A don't get credit. Like that game right there didn't do anything for Chapman.
No, it's not going to. It's going to hurt them. It's like whenever they play man, it's going to hurt them. Whenever they became 3A, they should have fixed their schedule like everybody.
And that wasn't their fault. That they moved them to 3A last minute.
No,
right?
we all had the opportunity to fix our schedules.
Okay.
Everybody had the opportunity. Everybody in the state of West Virginia was fixing their schedules.
Okay.
Everybody had that same opportunity. And, that's just like some of these other teams that's, like Petersburg in our class, you know what I'm saying? They fixed their whole schedule because they had all single A on there.
Yeah.
And they fixed their whole schedule, put their 2As, and they still played, I think, 1-2 single A. But you see them now, they're up instead of, dropping. Chapmanville will drop again this week, even though if they win against man, they're going to drop.
If they slip up and lose one of these games, they might not make the playoffs.
Here's the thing: if they slip up and lose one, or they slip up and it's a close game, it's going to hurt them.
Yeah, they might not make the playoffs with a one-loss record.
Yeah.
For instance, they play man this week. They're going to drop. For playing a single.
They'll drop about 2 or 3.
But then they got you guys and Logan left on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, say they beat y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Will that help them any?
It won't help them. It won't help them any.
They're beating 2A schools.
No, you're beating a 2A school. So here's an example. Okay. Nitro is ahead of them. Nitro has gotten beat, right?
Yeah.
Nitro has beaten 2 4A schools.
Okay.
Nitro has beaten, they're 3-1 versus 3A schools.
Okay.
And they're 3-1 versus 3A schools. Now Chapmanville, they've beaten a single A school and a bunch of 2A schools. They beat a 3A school that is 2-3.
Yeah. That's
so you see the
County,
difference in it?
So basically what you want to do now, say you're Chapmanville in the future.
You need to get 3A schools.
You want to play 3A schools or the worst 4A schools, right?
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
I get it.
It's just total difference, like But it can be head scratching now when it comes down to playoff time.
Well, I sure hope, because that would be awful to see them have the season they're having and them not make it. So I hope
they might go undefeated and not get a home playoff game.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, it all boils down to, because you got all these other 3A schools that's playing this competition, like they're playing 3A schools.
Yeah.
They're not playing 2A or single A. And I get it that they want to play. Of course, they're going to play their Logans. They're going to play their Scotts.
Man, so if you guys beat Chapmanville, y'all get big points.
Oh, we beat Chapmanville.
Them, right?
We beat Chapmanville. We'll go up to like 2 or 3.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they'll be right behind Independence.
Yeah, we'll be right there behind Independence and Frankfurt.
What else we got?
The last one is Liberty beat Westside 30-22.
And Coach Jones beat us on that game.
Yep.
We was picking with our heart.
Yeah, y'all was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We was rooting for the Renegades.
Yeah.
So guys, that's going to take us to the end of this segment. And when we come back, we're going to, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and release the top 10.
Johnson Central stays at number 1. Belfry is at 2. Raceland 3. Lawrence County 4. Prestonsburg 5. East Carter 6. Chapmanville 7. Ashland 8. Pikeville 9. And Mingo Central 10. Others receiving votes is Logan, Russell, and Hazard. Nobody dropped out of the top 10.
So
I would have to.
There wasn't much movement at all in it this week. Just
the only
Lawrence
movement
County,
was
Prestonsburg, then Mingo and Pikeville.
Yeah,
was the only movement.
I would have to see. Tug get some voting there.
Yeah, I would say a lot of it probably them coming, off that bye week.
Yeah.
Then they played Riverview, and I'd say right now, fans are probably waiting.
I know them Pikeville fans is going to be very upset seeing Prestonsburg in front of them. We got to see that game again. We got to see that.
It's got to be played.
It got to be played. Yeah, no, that's going to be a game that has to be played.
Prestonsburg, Pikeville, they should always play.
Yeah, they're going to have to be played. It's going to have to be played now.
And when you sit here and look, Logan, they're still nipping at the heels now. That game, it'll settle itself. We'll see it. Not this week, but next week when they play y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see whether they should be in or not.
Yep.
And then, as far as the other ones go, I know last week you said you didn't like East Carter.
Yeah, I did. I really don't. I think that they're probably a number 9 team.
So you say put East Carter,
skip everybody up,
and push everybody down.
Mm-hmm.
Who they beat this week? Fleming.
Yeah.
East Carter.
Fleming County.
The big win. The big win East Carter has is they went into Boyd County and beat them by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I think that's what people probably hang on to.
Yeah.
And then the Belfry game, was it closer?
No, Belfry beat them like 55-20.
Demolished them. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you sit there and look,
but that's their only loss with Belfry.
And I do think that Logan, should be in there, but I don't know who you're going to take out. I don't
Carter.
know. I don't think that Logan could beat East Carter.
You don't think so? I do.
No, I don't. I think East Carter's too physical.
No. Logan is very physical too. I think Logan can beat East Carter. That may be the Kentucky in you, but I definitely East Carter can't play. East Carter couldn't play in West Virginia.
I think East Carter's.
They couldn't play in 2A in West Virginia. No.
Different.
No, absolutely not.
East Carter's not the top tier, but East Carter's right there. They're right there with Lawrence County.
No.
As a program.
No, Lawrence County is mild, but they're not playing nobody. When they play Belfry, they got smacked. But they're not playing nobody, dude. They couldn't play in the top 10 year. Not even top 10. They couldn't play in R2. They probably be, I'd say about 15, 16 in 2A.
I think you're slapping East Carter. I think East Carter's a lot better than you
just
think.
breaking.
He's winking there.
I think Coach Champ.
I'm just breaking with you. No, I think they're good right there.
I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't be, down further, because I think I have them at 7 or 8 on mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Dillman and Lawrence County, I kind of look at them. They're kind of right there together, as the same level program.
Mm-hmm.
They're perennial.
Yeah.
But when you sit there, that rounds out. Now that brings me. I seen Coach Jones a few weeks ago. You was telling me about how great this Super 7 was, and I seen somehow you didn't find your way in this Super 7, and you won, and still dropped out above 2 teams that this outlet don't even cover. Jumped you in the Super 7.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's honestly a personal thing, and it's a personal attack against myself. It has nothing to do with my team. It's because I'm co-owner of D&D Sports.
Yep.
And it has nothing to do with our program. And I think it's a joke, that adults do things like that and try to punish kids over.
They never called you by your name.
No, they call us Mingo County. It's a joke, since Brittany left there, that whole thing has been a joke there. It's been laughable, and I've always supported it.
Yeah.
And I have.
Yeah.
We've had various conversations, and just for them to come in and do just some sly stuff like that, and not only that, put a tie on them so you don't even have to mention us.
Yeah.
That's just a laughable thing, and that whole sports stuff over there, is very laughable.
Well, it took a hit when the legend Teddy Painter passed.
Absolutely, man.
And then when Brittany Rowe left, it kind of.
Man. But you like, regardless of how I feel about anybody that's involved in these schools, have I ever said any or mentioned anything about trying to hold anything against them?
No.
Never, ever. So I mean, that's just.
No, you've always supported them.
Yeah, man. It's just I don't know. It just. I just
Rub
don't.
your own.
Yeah. But I can promise you this. I hope and pray they try to come over here and try to cover something, because they will be denied. They'll be denied. That's something that you just don't do. They'll never come over here and cover anything in football.
Well, what do you think? 2 teams that not even.
They don't even cover.
Covered.
They ain't never.
Yeah.
That was a hit to us. That was a hit to us, dude. That's what it is. It's a hit to us, and not to us. It's a hit to me, because where am I at?
Yeah.
What am I a co-owner at?
D&D.
I mean, it is what it is, but.
And that, folks, is why the D&D Sports Mountain Top 10 is the most respected in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
When it comes to top 10s, you got WYMT, and then you got the D&D Mountain Top 10.
Yeah.
And no matter how you cut it, our system isn't perfect. I'll be the first to admit it, because we don't.
But it ain't biased. I mean, we wasn't even in it the first 3-4 weeks or whatever. I mean, it wasn't biased. So that's why I'm saying, like, them people over there, man, it's just a knock towards me. Whenever you don't do it as adults, that's like the worst thing you can do as an adult.
For you folks that want to know, we got 20 coaches and media members that vote on this, and them 20 coaches, you get points for everywhere you're ranked. And that's how we do ours. And at the end of the day, it don't matter what year it is. We always got the most respected top 10 there is, because there's no way that you can't say ours ain't right on the money or where it should be. You might be able to argue about one spot here and one spot there, but over the grand scheme of things, it's always right on the money.
Yep.
And hopefully one day we fix it and get it to where we got the right amount of coaches in certain areas, but that's hard, because our coverage area is so big.
Yep.
Our coverage area is bigger than any other media outlet.
Yep.
So you're always going to have coaches in the Ashland area, the 16th region area, that don't know what's going on in West Virginia, or coaches in West Virginia that don't know what's going on in that area, but they still find a way. And one thing I'll say, the people we got voting always ask around, and they try to get it right.
Well, my thing is, like I said again, after the great Teddy left, and then Brittany left, it's just been a laughable stock.
Teddy's a legend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll buy you a steak dinner if it makes you feel better.
I felt good after I did. I just laughed at it and went on about my day.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated.
At the end of the day, you're undefeated. No blemishes on your record.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So there we go, guys. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Pigskin Pickle. Oh.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Experiencing pain or an injury is a part of life. But don't let that hold you back. Whether it's chronic aches and pains, athletic injuries, or recovering from a surgery or other physical issues, HPT Physical Therapy is here to help you return to your normal activities safely and as quick as possible with a plan of care designed just for you. We have been serving the communities of Eastern Kentucky for over 20 years, and we have convenient locations in Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville, Kentucky. Check us out at hptphysicaltherapy.com. You have a choice of where you go for physical therapy. Choose the best. HPT Physical Therapy.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes. We are back here at Trailhead Bar and Grill. As guys, we got everybody's favorite. We got Leroy back in the house after a week off. They had you in the kitchen, wouldn't let you out last week.
Hey, the boss, I asked her, I said, can I? And she said, yeah, he can. I looked, I said, are you sure?
Yeah.
I just stepped out. You like it?
Yeah, there we go. Well, we had to ask the boss, right? Yeah. And we see Leroy still not embarrassed to wear the West Virginia hat.
Hell no.
Tell her that. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, that's where I'm from, baby.
Yeah, they die hard. I swear they the most die-hard fans there is.
I don't have a choice. That's where I'm from.
They ain't like Kentucky. They're the farewell fans in Kentucky.
There you go.
You got them both everywhere.
Yeah.
What we got?
Ours a little worse.
Oh, no.
Old Dominion's at Marshall, and they're a 14.5-point favorite.
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion.
I can't go against them. I got one of my Aiden Burke got a game day visit, official visit at Marshall this weekend. So
oh wow!
I can't go against them because they'll get after him. They probably won't offer him or nothing. So I'm gonna go with Marshall.
I'm cool with the herd anyways. I think the herd pulls the upset.
Yes.
Bye.
Who you got?
Old Dominion.
Yeah, this Old Dominion, I can't remember who it was on their schedule, but they beat a Power 5 team this year that was ranked in like the top 15.
Yeah,
by like 2 touchdowns.
Right.
But they still ain't beat the herd. That's all we care about.
Ohio State's at Illinois, and Ohio State's a 14.5-point favorite.
Ohio State.
I can't even believe the spread's this close.
Ohio State, they're playing like an NFL squad right now.
Yeah, Ohio State easily.
Illinois is in the upset.
Oh, wow.
I'm with him. I'm
First
with
one I
him.
picked in a long time.
So producer KJ's with Leroy.
I don't think it's an upset, but I believe they cover the spread.
So you think they cover the spread?
Yeah.
Big upset.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
They might have their eyes open since Penn State got waxed.
Yeah.
Austin
That was
P.
crazy.
Austin P is a 3.5-point favorite at EKU.
Give me Austin P.
Austin P.
Yeah.
At EKU?
Yeah.
3.5. I'm taking EKU. Give me the Colonels.
EKU for me, too. Yeah, at home.
Now, we'll be doing this game. Reinhardt is 11.5-point favorite at KCU.
Oh, Reinhardt, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about Reinhardt, but for you folks that don't know, I did learn this. Until UPOC come in the conference, Reinhardt run that conference.
Ran the conference. That's absolutely right.
So, I can't beat against I can't root against the Knights. Especially, we're going to be calling that game. We are the official media outlet of the KCU Knights, so I cannot root against the Knights. Go Knights.
I'm with you, Darryl. I'll be there with you, so I got to go KCU.
Yeah.
We ain't got to go.
I'm going to go Park for college. Park for University, UPOC. In the upset. Why not?
We'll go it's Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Reinhardt in the going to knock off KCU. So
KCU, my bad.
I'm
going to go KCU.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to go KCU.
There you go. Leroy's with us, KJ.
All right. Rio Grande at UPOC. UPOC is a 41.5-point favorite.
UPOC all day. They're going to get their first win. Rio Grande. This is their first year.
This is the first year as a program? Oh, yeah, UPOC will win this one easy. Coach Phipps and the crew, bad news, Brett Coleman's going to deliver some bad news on Saturday.
Who you got?
UPOC.
Give me UPOC. That's the last call.
And a little history down. You'll like this one. The head coach before the season started was Quincy Wilson at Reno. What's it? Reno Graham. That Quincy Wilson was the head coach there before season ever started.
Quincy Wilson was?
Yes, and then he left and went back to his high school where he went to school. Weird. Yeah, Weird. He's there. The high school coach there now.
All-time leading rusher in West Virginia, I think.
Yep.
I'll tell you this.
If somebody didn't break it.
Little 6 degrees of separation, Coach Jones. If you remember, in year one of David and Darryl show, D&D Sports, we had Quincy Wilson on the show.
Yep, I remember that.
So so there's a little 6 degrees separation.
I talked to him about that. Me and him talk all the time. We talked about that.
Yeah.
He asked me, he said, "Are you guys still going on?" I gave him. He likes the page and follows or whatever. So I was like, "Yeah, we still do." So we need to get him on.
We shot it at Markham Memorial and Associates, and Quincy Wilson was our guest. So. Little 6 degrees separation there. So, guys, that's going to get Leroy. We'll let him get back to the kitchen, and we'll come back next week, and we'll show you how bad we beat Leroy. So.
Yeah, you've already warmed me out this week.
I think I picked about everything. Now, just got word here. And you mentioned it earlier, WSAZ's Fired Up Friday will be in Chapmanville this Friday.
Oh, really?
Now, the interesting thing, they're going to be there, but Chapmanville's been shut down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you want to know the real interesting thing? So, Chapmanville had bats, right?
Yeah.
Now Tulsa got bats. I'm not making this up.
No, that's
Tulsa
true.
has
I've seen
bats.
it.
Yeah.
I guess they took the bats with them.
Bats are contagious. So Chapmanville played Tulsa.
And then I swear Tulsa has bats.
I know what it was. Coach George Barker loaded up the bats and cages
and let them off.
Playing the game. Yeah. This is what I want to think. I want to think Coach Barker was out at his truck taking cages of bats and letting them loose in Tulsa. That's what I want to think. Let me think that, guys. George, is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened. I seen him collect. I seen him with the little. He had a suit on, and he had like a net doing this, catching them.
So George was wearing the Batman suit.
Yeah.
Why he done?
No, Dakota Dalton was wearing the Batman suit.
Oh yeah.
So they was coming to Dakota, and then he was catching them.
That's where it started.
It is.
Dakota Dalton, is he the real Batman?
I think so, because everywhere he's been, there's bats.
Think of that. He wore the Batman outfit during one of his pictures.
Yes.
And now there's bats. It's Dakota Dalton Batman.
Yeah, it may be.
You got Bruce Wayne, Heath Ledger, Dakota Dalton.
Yep.
We figured it out.
Mikey Ward says man has bats now and they're off tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Wow.
What is going on with these bats?
Halloween.
Listen,
So man got bats and they're off tomorrow. Wow, that is hilarious. That's really funny.
Wow. I guess that's going to bring us to our pigskin pick'em. They had school today, so Fired Up Friday should be good.
Oh, okay.
And you know me, I'm not a fan of Fired Up Friday because you're getting the kids up at 5:30. That's not fair to the home team.
Yeah,
They need to do it a little later in the day.
I think they should have it while they're in school, like a pep rally.
Yeah, I do too. I think you start it at 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah,
I would love it. I would love that. As a coach, it's very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, there you go. So, pigskin pick'em, producer KJ.
Ashland at Boyd County.
This is a tough.
That's a tough pick.
It's at Boyd.
Yep.
Ashland's got things rolling. I can't root against them.
I'm going Ashland.
Yeah. If there is an upset, this is going to be.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go Ashland though.
Too. Now, Ashland's a 20.5-point favorite.
Wow.
Who you got, producer KJ?
Give me Boyd County at home.
Oh, so KJ's taking the upset. Listen.
What?
You would think he would listen to me and you now.
Yeah.
You would
think he's falling behind.
I got to try to make up somewhere. So when I get these close games, I got to try to jump in.
I understand.
Fleming County at East Carter. East Carter.
Now you was just telling me how bad East Carter was.
I was literally winking, wasn't I?
Yes, he was.
I was winking. You wasn't paying attention. I was winking.
East Carter, 32.5-point favorite. I Coach Champion. Yeah. East Carter.
West Carter at Jackson County.
West Carter big.
West Carter.
Yeah, West Carter.
Round County at Johnson Central.
Johnson Central big.
JC
by as many as they want. It's a 45-point spread.
Yep.
Not Central at Leslie.
Not.
Leslie.
Oh.
Leslie. Go Eagles. Listen, I'm telling you, I about beat y'all 2 weeks ago. Did I?
No, you didn't beat
That was really close.
You didn't win.
A couple of weeks ago.
Who did Leslie play last week?
Leslie played Martin County. And Martin County waxed them.
Yeah. What's the spread?
Leslie County's a 13.5-point favorite.
I'm still gonna go Not.
Not's not played the schedule. Leslie is Leslie County. Go Eagles. The fighting Tim Couch.
Actually, give me Leslie County.
I'm staying Not.
Give me Leslie.
Give me him
County.
Leslie. I'll gain 2 on him right here off of that. Letcher Central at McGoffin County.
I'm going Letcher, man. They're
this
hot.
is the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week.
They're hot. Give me Letcher.
Give me Letcher.
Yeah, I think Gunnar Holbrook and them, Junior Matthews has things figured out.
Yeah.
Letcher Central. And I hate to do it because, Coach DeRossett.
I love DeRossett. I really do.
Yeah, Coach D, but right now, listen, McGoffin hasn't gave me any reason to have faith in him right now. Right. So, and Letcher has. I'm taking Letcher.
Breathitt County at Morgan County.
Breathitt. Big.
Yeah, Breathitt. About as many as they want. 42.5 is the spread.
Whitley County at Perry Central.
Whitley at Perry Central. Hey, I'm gonna go Whitley because Perry got to show me something. They haven't.
Is this the game that you done with us last year? Yeah. And Whitley always plays Perry tough. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. I'm gonna say Perry, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. I'm going to go Whitley.
I'm going to go Perry. Montcalm at Phelps.
Give me Montcalm.
Montcalm.
Yeah.
I've watched them. We actually played them in 7-on-7. They're actually pretty good, man.
I'm going to go. I don't have that spread. I do. Montcalm's a 20.5-point favorite. I'm taking Montcalm.
East Ridge at Pike Central.
Pike Central. Oh, no. Who did East Ridge just beat? Shelby Valley?
They just played Belfry. Belfry beat them.
No, East Ridge.
They beat somebody
Betsy
Lane.
Yeah, they beat Betsy Lane at home.
Yep.
Give me East Ridge in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with you, but I'm going.
Now I'm gonna go Pike Central. Is it at Pike Central?
Yeah.
Give me Pike Central.
It's on Buckley's Creek.
Yeah, give me Pike Central.
What do you got for this, KJ? This one's really a flip.
It's a flip. I know. I'm just going with Pike Central where they're at home.
Give me East Ridge. I'm gonna make some more ground up. Lawrence County at Powell County.
Lawrence County.
Lawrence. Floyd Central at Prestonsburg.
Floyd Central.
P-Bird.
P-Bird. Oh, yeah. I was trying to.
Yeah, I heard him say Floyd Central.
No, I said Floyd Central. I was trying to get it through my.
Now, this is the Jenny Wiley boat.
Oh, okay.
So, the Battle of Floyd County. So, P-Bird, listen, they're rolling right now.
Yeah.
No.
Fairview at Raceland.
Raceland. Big.
Yeah, Raceland. Huge. This is a big rivalry for Fairview district game, but it's not a rivalry for racing.
Yeah.
Lewis County at Russell.
Russell
big.
Betsy Lane at Shelby Valley. I mean, we got a bunch of toss-up games this week.
Yes, I know.
So, I mean, this would get me back in or put me under. Yeah.
It's at Shelby Valley?
If it's at Shelby Valley, give me Valley, man. It's at Shelby Valley.
What do you got for this, KJ?
I'm going Bobcats.
You going Bobcats?
Bobcats.
This one here is tough. I honestly don't.
I like these. This is what gets you back in it, man, because all these are some toss-up games.
Toss-up. You never know, you know.
I'm gonna go Shelby Valley.
And on these toss-up games, I got to pick against you to try to get me back.
Try to get back in it.
I'm gonna go Shelby Valley, but again, I don't feel good. But listen, Jonah Bartley's playing good football right now. I like what they're doing. They're starting to figure things out. They've got some people healthy. Give me Valley.
Man at Chapmanville.
Wait, you missed one. Hazard and Paintsville.
Hazard.
I'm going to take Hazard. Hazard's the 27.5-point favorite.
Yeah, we all took Hazard.
Now, that's a dangerous game.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
It
yeah,
says 27,
I
but I don't think it's 27.
Yeah, I agree.
Man at Chapmanville.
Chapmanville.
Seaville.
Tiger.
Bats.
Listen, hey, they all got bats there. Yeah. It's like
they
COVID.
both got bats.
It's like COVID, ain't it?
Yeah.
West Side at Independence.
Independence. How many ever they want to win by.
Yeah, Indy.
Yeah, Independence.
Scott at Logan.
Logan.
Now, this spread's only 1.5.
Logan. Scott Center is out for this game. He got hurt versus us, and they had some quarterback issues our game too. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you. I think either way, whether Lucas Lambert and Gage Green are healthy or not, I still take Logan.
KJ.
Logan. Bridgeport at Spring Valley.
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport.
Sherman at Tulsa.
Sherman
big.
Sherman. Tug Valley at Wayne.
Tug.
This one. They're healthy. I'm not going to bet against Bryson Eli when he's healthy.
Yes. Yeah.
Pikeview at Wyoming East.
Pikeview.
Yeah, Pikeview. They're a 35.5-point.
Pikeview's they're on the road this year.
So we got Belfry and Mingo's on the bye, right?
Yeah, we're on the bye. I don't know. Is Belfry on the bye week?
Yeah.
They're on the bye week.
Okay.
I thought that was their homecoming.
Their homecoming was last week, Thursday.
Okay.
Against East Ridge.
Oh.
And it's going to be highly interesting. Whenever you look and see, I mean, these next few weeks, now that you're going into district play, it's going to get really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Here in the mountains, and these games, they're going to become tougher.
Yeah, not Belfry.
No, not Belfry.
I'm about to say their district is. I was like, hold on.
Their district, they'll probably win their district by 60 points.
Yeah.
Every team. So, and that's just one of the things that Belfry has to deal with. That's part of
it is what it is. We did it when we came up. That was the same thing. So.
Yeah, and you know, Belfry playing really good football right now. You hope they can continue it after this bye week. And Dante Davis, he stepped in, played well with J.J. Austin out, and you know, Belfry's got it figured out. I think I'd like to see them rewind some of them games, them early season games. Rewind, you know, now that they've figured it out and got some kids healthy.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, you guys right now bye week. What are you focusing on with your team?
We just been doing a lot of individual stuff. Been getting healthy and running a lot.
Running.
Yeah, we've been running and just getting healthy. You know, we just got a new kid in from Columbus, a big lineman. We're very excited about him. He's been getting up to par on some things and stuff like that. So we're excited, man.
Well, producer KJ, one thing I can promise you up on the mountain, the NIL is popping because I just seen Jameer Knuckles get a new caddy.
Yeah. Hey guys,
is that part of the NIL deal?
Listen, I can't say too much openly here. You know, I know we're on the air right now, but you know, he do got 1,100 some yards. No, that's all his family, man. And he's earned that, man. He's just a great young man.
Tickled to death for him.
Yeah.
Now when we sit here, guys, in case you didn't see it, the young Emma Dixon, 1,000-point ball as a 7th grader in middle school, already racked up 1,000 points. KJ, you see this young lady all the time. How good is this girl?
Absolutely, she's awesome, Darryl. That backcourt there between her and Woolen.
Yeah.
And when they get in they're gonna play high school ball this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, just wait till they get 9th, 5th grade and see them.
Well, let me tell you something real quick before we go off air that's got me infuriated with the NFL. The NFL, did you see who they had picked as the halftime show?
No.
Pop it up here, producer KJ. Bad Bunny.
I don't even know who that is.
That's me. Does anybody in here know
I've never heard of the guy.
Is?
I don't know. I really don't.
They say he's the most streamed artist in the world. And
have y'all watched Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah.
Did you know the waiter that was his caddy?
Yeah.
That's Bad Bunny.
Okay. What's he saying?
He's Latino, so all his music's Mexican.
That's why I looked him up. When I found this out, I looked Bad Bunny up, and I can't understand a word of any of his songs. Yeah. You're the NFL. You're in America, NFL. Why in the world do we have Bad Bunny playing the halftime show? I guarantee you, if we posed this,
you never know. They from all these cats. They from out of town.
Well, we don't
need to do that.
I don't care. If we
don't need to do that.
I don't care. If we post these people, they wouldn't know who Bad Bunny is. They ain't none of them knows who Bad Bunny is.
That's the only way I knew who he was.
Yeah.
But when you sit here and look, it's just something that they got to, they got to fix this. I know,
What was it last time? Who did it last time? Is this for the Super Bowl?
Last year was Kendrick Lamar, and it was the most watched ever.
Oh, because he hated on Drake.
Yeah, and I didn't agree with that one either.
I couldn't stand that.
I didn't like Kendrick Lamar. And
what happened to Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, which I know
we're old. I get it,
like,
and you're not getting the NSYNCs, the
Britney Spears,
Janet Jackson.
I remember the Janet Jackson one. That's a memorable one.
Timberlake, I get it that we're running out of them artists, but at least get somebody that you know.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen. What's the guy's name? Gavin Adcock. Get one of these.
Yeah.
Or somebody that's never played, like Metallica.
Yeah. I like that.
That would be a good one.
I really like that one.
But I've never heard of this guy, Bad Bunny. He's the most streamed artist in the world.
I've never heard of him.
And the NFL picked him.
I've never heard of him.
This is a joke.
Yeah.
Please tell me that they're going to pop up and they're going to say, "Gotcha." But either way, the NFL do better.